It's very rare that kind of the whole nation is taken back by a death like this, and I think Kobe Bryant is one of those rare cases, just because of his character. I mean, I'm the first one to admit I'm not much of a sports fan. But obviously, I've heard of Kobe Bryant in relation to sports. One of the best of all time, arguably. And since I didn't really follow his basketball career, I mostly followed his life outside of the court. And from what little I know about him, compared to some other people that I'll have sharing their opinions throughout the video, I mostly followed what he did for his community and just kind of the overall positivity he seemed to bring, whether it was in an interview or he was at some kind of event or doing a service of some sort. But obviously I've never met Kobe, and I can't speak to that. But overall, just a total of 9 people died in this accident, and I know Kobe and his daughter were just two of those people. Regardless, if this helicopter crash, it would have been of who was in this helicopter crash, it would have been a tragedy, but just the fact that Kobe and his daughter Gianna were on board really, I think, put the nation in shock. And I think that if any other or most other, there's only a select few people, if they were to die so tragically like this, and especially at such a young relative age, like Kobe. He was around his early 40s. I don't think the nation would react as surprisingly as they did, but everybody had these amazing stories of Kobe, and he just seemed to be an amazing person on and off the court. I just have a lot of respect for him, and I wish I had paid closer attention to what he did while he was still around. But anyway, I'll be sharing a lot of other celebrities or people who knew Kobe very personally, and I feel like their words have a lot more impact than someone who didn't really know him. But this is a tribute to Kobe and his daughter exclusively. I didn't really include any of the other 7 people that were in the crash, just because I mostly wanted to pay tribute to someone that I knew or had followed, and I just felt like it was fitting to include Gianna, or Gigi, as she was referred to as well. Yeah, and also one other point, this is just a stupid thing, but in the video, you'll see that it says Bryant instead of Bryant on his jersey, because that's how the reference I was looking at was used, and the Y was folded behind. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoy this drawing. It's a little rushed, but it's alright. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, that's all. I'll see you in the next video.
The world was heartbroken yesterday by a helicopter accident in Los Angeles that claimed the lives of 9 people, including that of Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. Kobe was such a life force, so strong and creative and inspired that in my head I thought that he was going to live forever.
I asked him for advice on raising girls, seeing as though he quite famously had 3 at the time. And he said, just be grateful that you've been given that gift because girls are amazing. His 3rd daughter, Bianca, was about a year and a half old at the time. So I asked if he wanted more children. And he said that his wife, Vanessa, really wanted to try again for a boy, but was sort of jokingly concerned that it would be another girl. And I was like, 4 girls, are you joking? Like, what would you think? How would you feel? And without hesitation, he said, I would have 5 more girls if I could. I'm a girl dad. When it came to sports, he said that his oldest daughter was an accomplished volleyball player and that the youngest was a toddler, so TBD. But that middle one, he said, that middle one was a monster. She's a beast. She's better than I was at her age. She's got it. That middle one, of course, was Gigi. When I reflect on this tragedy and that half an hour that I spent with Kobe Bryant 2 years ago, I suppose that the only small source of comfort for me is knowing that he died doing what he loved the most, being a dad, being a girl dad.
The final blow, his lovely daughter was with him on the helicopter. You know, every time I saw his lovely wife and his kids, same thing I do with Kenny's kids and D-Wade's kids. Hi, my name is Uncle Shaq. I don't know if they know me as a basketball player, it doesn't matter. Hi, I'm Uncle Shaq. I try to make him laugh. And he would do the same thing. Sharif called me devastated and said, Kobe, just text me to check and see how he's doing. And he used to do that from time to time. You know, it just makes me think that in life, sometimes instead of holding back certain things, we should just do. D-Wade, hold on, I'm not finished.
Okay, go.
We up here, we work a lot. And I think a lot of times we take stuff for granted. Like, I don't talk to you guys as much as I need to. The fact that we're not going to be able to joke at his Hall of Fame ceremony. We're not going to be able to say, hi, I got 5, you got 4. The fact that we're not going to be able to say, if we would stay together, we could have got 10. Those are the things that you can't get back. And with the loss of my father, my sister, and my thing, that's the only thing I wish I could just say something to him again. Last time I talked to him was when we were here and I asked him to get 50 and he got 60. It's the last time I spoke to him. And I just wish I could have, you know, so it definitely changes me. I have to, because I work a lot. You guys know what I do. I work probably more than the average guy, but I just really have to now just take time and just call and say, I love you. Rick Fox finally called me and said, man, I love you. B. Shaw called me. So I'm going to try to do a better job of just reaching out and just talking to the people rather than always procrastinating, because you never know. Life is too short. I could never imagine nothing like this.